Hello, and welcome back to your regularly scheduled Fangirlz Assemble. What's up? It's a Sunday. Kristan and I are here. We're ready to talk about hauls and reads, of which
That's
I
right.
have both.
It's amazing.
I've been off my game for a while.
For good reason.
And a lot's happened since I've been off my game. In-stock trades changed their whole damn website. Looks beautiful.
Right. Oh my gosh, the wish list. Okay, let's start there. Our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com. Check them out. Look at their new website. And if you haven't already, the wish list feature has been improved on maybe more than anything on the entire website. It makes me so happy that I can just hit add to wish list and it's like, yeah, we did it. And it doesn't reload everything. It's just a push me back to the top of everything. It's truly amazing. And I can take stuff off that I was just neglecting.
Oh, because you know I have stuff on there that got out of print, or like I end up buying somewhere else. It's just too much of a hassle to go back and take it off the list.
Because you hit the X, you hit OK, it reloads. You hit the X, you hit it, and it's just like, ooh, not anymore. It's great. So check them out.
I heard they even cleaned up and like updated DCBS also.
Oh yeah.
I normally don't pre-order, but I was like, someone's looking
lovely.
Nice. So lovely. maybe I will.
And if you're still doing the last minute Christmas shopping, guys, you can do it there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No and it's been pretty quick. I've made orders lately, and mine have been processed pretty quick. And you get the best deals, up to 50% off. What more can you ask for?
Absolutely. And I was laughing. I can feel the cheesiness already. Kristan, I believe we have a deal coming up.
We do.
Stock trades.
A deal Maddie picked and I don't remember the title of.
You know what? 1 second, because I don't either. So it's by Kamome Chirahama's new manga. So she's done some covers for DC, like with Batgirl and Birds of Prey, and she wrote Witch Hat Atelier, which has been incredibly popular. Of which I have all of the manga for.
It's so good. I've read several volumes. It's so good.
So good. And I
didn't realize it was the same person.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
that's a good reason.
So this one is called Aniale and Dewi. I'm going to write it in the chat. I can't. I have no idea.
You know, I remembered it being difficult, and then I couldn't remember any part of it. So I was like, I'll let Maddie handle this. She knows.
I have no clue.
Feel a little better, honestly.
But it's about an angel and a devil that like hang out and get into some spats.
Love it.
You know, that's the deal. It looks very cute. I love her art, and yeah, like both of us, like everyone's been about Witch Hat Atelier. It's great. It's very Studio Ghibli-esque as far as art. It's beautiful. The
art is gorgeous.
Very good. Like, oh, Taylor, that's awesome. Hey, Fangirlz, I can't stay long, but I did want to plug that I'll be dropping a Cartoons You Should Know video on my channel tomorrow, and a big portion is showcasing Free Chancellor.
Taylor,
that's awesome.
You are awesome. That's awesome. We will definitely check that out.
Yeah, if you don't mind to drop us a link sometime on our like Twitter or Insta, that would be very cool. Oh man, nice. Kenneth said, I did not order any books from IST this month, but will order some next month. I did order an animatronic baby Yoda from Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, spoilers. You put that spoiler right on the screen, didn't you?
I did. Sorry. I didn't read it.
I'm behind. I didn't know.
It's okay. The name was spelled wrong. It's fine. Oh, you're behind. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah.
It didn't even occur to me. I'm so sorry.
I knew it happened, but I didn't know what it was, and I've been avoiding it.
That's not the name. You're fine.
Okay, thanks, Kenny.
That was my bad. Yeah, his name is Goku or Grubhub. Elliot literally calls him Grubhub, so that's his name.
I like it.
Yes, so today's show.
I do also have that animatronic Baby Yoda, though.
Oh, you do?
I haven't like made it wake up yet. It's just sitting there. Yeah.
Sometime because I'm really just. I'll
bring it next time.
Okay, because I really do want it, and I'm like, is it worth? I need to know.
It's little. I could text Reed and tell him to bring it in here. We could do it live if you want.
Reed's in the chat, so.
Oh, is he in the chat? Reed? Yeah. Reed, do you want to wake up Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda's a haul. That counts.
Oh, you know what? I do want to haul this, by the way. We got this. How cute.
My gosh.
How cute. Come on now, Snow Globe. There we go. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I found this at TJ Maxx. I was like, I need it. You're discounted and everything.
Well, I'm gonna go to the Max this week. I already love the Max.
I know, right?
Like every other fucking 20-year-old, 20s
right
white girl in the Midwest. Speaking of which, I would really like I hope that whenever this series runs its course, we do get Mandalorian comics because it lends itself so well, and it's one of those that you can put in different different stories that would still fall into whatever the main canon is just fine without interrupting it. Whatever little side adventures. No reason you can't do that.
Yeah, I would read a whole, not even miniseries. I would read an entire series about Amy Sedaris' character and her life because I love her so much. She's the best. Reed's in here.
Make sure that they know this is mine.
He said, "Make sure they know this."
But you bought an Ollie's guy.
That's Reed. Reed has 2 of these, and I'm like, "Why are you this person?"
They're different and collectibles.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Oh, what's the other one look like? Does he have a?
He's just wearing an Ollie shirt now. Oh. He's in his work uniform and he's on
horrifying. I hate it. I do wish how in the store there are all those terrible signs of him on a mermaid body and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be a bobblehead.
I think it's coming.
Mary loves it.
Mary loves it.
You've got to post that in the comic book group because I feel like a lot of the comic creators are collectors all go to Ollie's.
Yeah. Okay. So here's animatronic Baby Yoda in his box still. What do I do to him? Reed's gonna do it.
You pet him? God.
Oh, it was adorable. And I think he sleeps too.
Oh my! Is it like a Furby?
Out of the box for him to do the other stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have to take him out of the box for him to do the other stuff. Well, she asked if it was like a Furby. Yeah, kind of. Except I think you can do a thing where you hold him a certain way and he goes to sleep in your arms.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna cry.
I'm not taking it back.
Okay. I'll keep him here.
You made me bring it.
Reed, no one can hear you.
They can't hear me?
No.
Usually I'm super loud.
No, they can. I can hear you.
She could totally hear you. Never mind. Sorry.
I thought they could.
No, you did it. You won the haul. Done. We'll end the show. Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys. No. She said I won.
She won the haul.
I can't keep repeating her. You read.
How did she win? What did you win, Maddie?
Me.
Oh, you won?
She said you won the haul with the baby. Okay, bye. Thank you. No, I'm good. Thanks. Oh, did you see what Taylor said?
I did. I said it.
Oh, you.
Pay attention to your own show. We're fighting.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. So today it's Haul and Reed's. It fits. Reed is here.
Yeah. There we go.
I bought things.
I want to see them right now.
I was so proud. I bought a few. I went to Half Price Books. I have not been since February. I haven't the only bookstore I've been into is our local big bookstore. And it was never busy anyways, ever.
You know what? When I've been there, I've noticed the same thing.
Yeah, there's never anyone there.
No one there.
It's huge. Yeah. Never anyone there. And I've been to the comic book store, of course, to support them, but I haven't been Half Price Books because I didn't know what it was going to be like. But now everyone has to wear a mask everywhere. I feel safer, so I was like, let's just check it out. And then immediately I'm like, oh, okay. Oh no. So it's picking things up.
That's me at Half Price too. Yeah, I feel that.
I think I get to be Kristan this time and say about this. So I got Friends with Boys by Faith Erin Hicks.
Faith Erin Hicks is the best.
This is published by First Second. Cover design by Colleen A.F. Venable. I always say her name wrong, Colleen F. Venable, which I like her stuff a lot. I really like this. Have you read it before?
I haven't, but I think I've seen the cover and I've wanted to.
And I got it for $5. I mean,
the best price.
I know. I had to.
Yeah.
And it's about this girl who's been homeschooled up until high school. So it's been kind of tradition for her and her brothers to be homeschooled, and then once they get to high school age, then they'll go to actual public school. And like right before that, her mother had like left them. So it's just her dad, and her 4 brothers. So she's always been around boys, kind of just been more of a tomboyish deal. And so she's like dealing with, the awkward news of high school and dealing with that, and also dealing with like her weird guilt that her mom has left them, and making friends. And also she sees a ghost.
Love
Not
it.
so much ghost. There's a ghost that she sees, and so I won't explain too much why that is, but like that kind of goes hand in hand. There's a reason why ish. I think more story reason, but I really like this. Like I love the art. It's very simple. It's just a nice read. It's a nice, good first, second book. And for $5, I was like, oh, this is the best kind of book.
The best.
And, she makes friends pretty quickly and learns more about her brothers and their life in high school, what they've been through. It's very good. Friends with Boys.
I'm going to check that out.
Oh, yeah, you'll like it.
Sounds great. Yeah.
I don't know if I should keep going, if I want to go back and forth, or I can go through my...
Whatever you want to do. What do you feel like?
I got Space Dumplings.
I love it so much.
I haven't read it yet.
So good.
But I thought you talked about it. But I saw it, and it was like, how much is this? $10 I got this for.
Beautiful price. Yeah.
Beautiful. And it's in great condition. Like, and even at the store, the guy was like flipping through it. And I was like, doesn't this look so cute?
Yeah. It's so fun.
Oh my gosh. And it's just so, I mean, I don't know anything about it besides what you've said before, but I don't need to know. This looks great.
You'll love it. You really will.
Beautiful hardcover. Yeah. And honestly, I don't hate the dust jacket on this.
Yeah.
I don't hate it because it has like texture and stuff.
That says a lot.
I know. I also picked up Everything is Beautiful, and I'm Not Afraid.
I've read that.
By Yao Xiao, a Bao Pu collection. So I don't know if this is like a collection of like short stories or whatever. I started skimming through it, and I need to sit down with it more because like the pages, it's about like this like young queer like Asian American person, and just kind of exploring their thoughts and things. And it's very like, it doesn't have a lot of order to it.
It's pretty artsy, yeah.
Yeah, it's like reading poetry almost, and you're trying to like, it's like a random scramble of thoughts. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
I'm very interested to know, because I've read it. Did you read it?
Well, I started to, and then I was like, I can't right now.
Okay.
I got like halfway.
I do understand that, because it's not what I thought it would be either.
It's kind of all over the place.
It really was, yeah. Yeah, I felt the same.
And I wanted to connect, because I've read books like this. I'm like, oh, I get it. And I was like, whoa. It didn't flow.
I certainly didn't hate it, but I felt the same way you felt. Yeah.
I got Ghostopolis by Doug TenNapel. This is the Scholastic book. I don't know how to describe this other than like there's this guy who gets ghosts and brings them back to the afterlife. Like he starts the book by bringing back Benedict Arnold because he broke out of the afterlife, so he went to go get him. And it almost feels kind of like a Coco sort of deal, because there's also this kid who he finds out that he's got an incurable disease, and something happens. Their paths cross, and while our investigator guy is trying to catch this nightmare, which is like this skeleton dog looking guy, he accidentally like sends both the kid and the dog thing to the afterlife. And he's like, shit, I'm gonna lose my job. I gotta save this kid. And so he goes in after him, and the kid also kind of learns more about like where he's from with ancestors and stuff, and learns more about himself. It was cool. I liked it. The art's fun. I think you would like it too. It feels very,
I picked it up at the library and been like, I like this art, but I don't think I ever read it.
$6.50.
Perfect.
Right? I mean, original, $13. I'll take it.
Beautiful.
These next two I picked up, but I haven't read yet. Oh my gosh. Warlords of Appalachia. Lee had mentioned this because we're always on the lookout for Kentucky stories, especially if they're set in Appalachia. And this is like, let me just read the back of it because I think it might interest you. Following the controversial election of an enigmatic dictator, the United States was plunged into a second civil war, in the aftermath of which only Kentucky refused to acknowledge the fascist state's sovereignty. Now a demilitarized zone located in the heart of America, it will take the combined forces of civilians and criminals to overthrow the occupation. In leading this rebellion, former mechanic and reluctant folk hero Cade Mercer will become the first feudal warlord of Appalachia. How cool does that sound?
That sounds pretty cool, actually. Yeah, pretty crazy.
And, we had some bummers. Moonshine.
Yeah, the biggest bummer
was not good. But this plot sounds like everything I could ever want. One, is topical. Two, it's related to something that is close to me. And I'm hoping will be a good story that really shows people from Appalachia in an appropriate light, unlike Hillbilly Elegy and other books. Like,
right.
There's more to these people than what people think. There's more than what the accent shows. So I haven't read it yet, but I'm optimistic.
Who publishes that?
So this is Boom.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm surprised because I see this and I think Image, or I think like
yeah, I wasn't sure.
I don't know what I think, but one of the other publishers.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's
cool.
Boom. It's by Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Okay.
Art by Jonas Scharf. I don't know.
Not familiar. Yeah, that sounds great.
And I picked up an Image book. What's it called? From Under the Mountains. You can't see it on the sticker. $7.
So good.
I don't know anything about it. I just the cover got me, and I don't know. I was like, look, diversity.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, I just sometimes I'm just looking for something different. I don't know what this book's about. She looked cool. That's it, really.
Cool.
And then I got this is In Real Life.
Oh, it's great.
By Cory Doctorow and Jen Wong. Loved this.
Oh, I'm glad you've read it. Yeah, I was going to say.
Gosh.
Oh, it's so great, good. Right? It was so good.
Because it's for people who haven't read it. One, Jen Wong is great anyways. She did Prince and the Dressmaker, which is soon to be a Broadway musical. Fantastic. And this is about this young girl, high school girl, who gets recruited to be part of this like gaming guild, this MMO. But she kind of gets into some like farm for gold and cash thing by accident, and it goes in a direction you're not going to think, and you're going to learn a lot about economics and workers' rights. And
shockingly, yeah,
and intercultural communication. Like I just picked this up because I thought, oh, okay, it'll be another like, oh, my second life is different than my regular life, blah blah blah. No, this does a superb job of teaching you things and teaching you ethical situations while you wouldn't even realize it's doing it. Oh, so good. And it's autographed.
Oh, nice find.
$9.50.
Oh, so good.
Look how cute that little back. Look at
that. I love it.
Man, Jen Wong. But yeah, that's what I bought, and I read things. I read like
it's amazing. Yeah, I was like, wow, you keep reading the things you bought. Who does that? We don't do that, do we? I did a little of that.
I've been so busy, or just like haven't wanted to. It's felt like such a treat to go to Half Price Books and just buy nothing to complete a collection. Just random things. I was like, no, and I was also excited. I was like, oh, Kristan's going to love this. I texted you my way home.
I did love it. Very well done.
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Okay, so I read some stuff, and I got some stuff, Some of that stuff is stuff I read. Okay, so I finally got my Kickstarter in for the new Sarah Grayley and Steph, our Super Adventure book. Oh, look at how shiny it is.
I really need to buy those books because I love
they're so good. They're so good. If you guys aren't familiar with this is nonfiction. It's Sarah Grayley and her partner Steph and their cats and their adventures and their little 4-panel comics. You can go to her Instagram and read a lot of them.
Yeah, and if you're a geeky person that gets overexcited about things, you're probably going to relate to one of these people in the book.
100%. And there's great A+ cat funniness that's very relatable too. I love this so much. I love every single collection they do, and I will keep supporting the Kickstarters because I love the extra stuff. There's always like great pins and like shiny stickers. It's a good time. So I also loved Frankie Comics.
Oh my gosh.
I blind bought this because of the cover, obviously. Okay. I was like, Frankie is a cat and I need it. Who does it? Rachel Dukes. They are a fantastic cartoonist. This is also nonfiction about like these two and their cat, Frankie. Frankie, you can go to the Instagram. I think it's Mixtape Comics, and you can read a lot of these comics as well. But Frankie's their cat, and
eventually you're going to have to do a video whenever COVID's over, so I can film it. You do it properly.
Oh, the cat comics.
Yeah. Like top rated.
I love them so much. Every cat comic, if you all haven't heard me talk about a cat comic and you're like, you should be reading this, let me know because I need to know. Yeah. But Frankie Comics is fantastic, so check that out. I also read a lot of Yuri manga.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay, our teachers are dating. This just looked so cute, right?
Oh my gosh, is she like a gym teacher?
So one of them, I believe, one of them is. I mean, she's in the tracksuit. Come on. And the other one, I think, teaches science. Some of it was kind of like literally their students were like, "Are you dating Miss So-and-so?" And I'm like, would that happen? That wouldn't happen.
In Japan?
Yeah, is it different? I was like, maybe. Okay. There was a moment where I was like, but okay, that makes sense to me then. But it was just really cute. It was totally cute. And it's these two teachers, and they're dating. That's it. It's cute.
Was that a nice buy, or did you like jump on one of the Right Stuff manga bundles? Because I almost jumped on one a few times, but
it wasn't a manga bundle. But Reed and I went to a Barnes & Noble, which we never do, and it was just there. And I was like, you know what? I need this. So
the best days. So you're like,
I mean, I hate paying full price for manga, but I was like, I'm here, and sometimes you just have to have some. So that's what I did. I also picked up volumes 4 and 5 of A Tropical Fish Yearns for Snow, the weirdest title in manga maybe ever, probably not ever. There's a lot of weird out there.
Oh, definitely not ever.
I mean, I read these two today. They're still so good and so cute, and you should check it out. If you want a cute, sweet story, I read the final volume of Our Wonderful Days, which is about this group of these 4 girls. They're all teenagers. And it's a just sweet Yuri story. It's cute. I had feelings. That's all you need, right?
I wish we lived closer so we could just like...
I could bring in them all and you'd be like, just read these.
Well, we just hang out. I have my kotatsu, my Japanese keychain. We just sit there and just like read. Not talk to each other, just read. I'd make snacks.
And then we can make comments after.
Oh, yeah.
Just gush.
Just trade. Just read it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Your turn to have feelings. Whisper Me a Love Song. Okay. This cover is kind of ridiculous, and it made me wonder. I'm like, because you never know what you're getting into with these sort of stories. If it's going to be like, I'm not looking for anything explicit. I don't want that. I just want something really sweet.
I read all of Girlfriends, and Girlfriends will show you right away what it's about.
So I like the sweet ones where they're like in high school and they hold hands. Like, that's what I want from this, which is what this is. But I questioned the cover. I did. I was like, oh, it looks a little weird. There's a lot of blush in there. They're pretty close, but no. This starts out with like this high school assembly where there's like a band performing. And this main girl with the dark hair, she's like an older year than the other one. And she's the lead singer, but she like just took over right before the assembly for whatever reason. You know, silly stuff.
Of course.
Of course. And the girl sees her in the crowd and just like falls in love with her. But like, does she? These are all so silly, but I have a good time. They make you feel good. It's really like sweet and innocent, and I love it. So that one was great too. Let's see. The last one I hauled a while back and I read. Did you ever pick this up yet? I know you passed on it at first.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
You already read it, you said?
Okay. I did.
Okay.
So, I don't know what I was expecting from this, because, Blind by Terry Moore, right?
Well, yeah, always. I only reason I didn't was because of the buying ban I was in.
I completely understand. So, with you saying that, I would like to gift you this for Christmas.
Oh, no.
I'm also going to send you this, because I think maybe you can appreciate this more than I did, because I absolutely did not like it.
Oh, shit.
So
I've gotta know now. Because, I mean, I've liked every Terry Moore I've read.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm surprised. But granted, I haven't caught up on, like, Strange in Paradise 25 or, like...
Yeah, I didn't... Yeah.
5 years later, I own them.
Yeah. So I'd be curious if anyone has this so far and they've read it. Let me know what you think, because... It's so short. I don't know what I like. I just blind bought it. I was like, yes, that's what I want. Terry Moore, yes. I don't even know if I want to go into it because it's so short that,
okay.
I don't want to ruin anything. But it was certainly the cover. Let's talk. Okay, so Ever is being followed by this guy.
Yeah.
I won't ruin the entire thing, but that's how it starts. And she realizes that maybe this is already a spoiler. I mean, this is what the whole book's about. So maybe not. But he's an angel. And then there's a situation where he's like, hey, you can save all us angels who decided to like sleep with humans from like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. So I was like, the whole time I was pretty much like, what am I reading? And I don't like any part of it. So I didn't like it. Merry Christmas. If you want it, I assume you want it.
I will take it because now I actually need to know.
Well, I was like, okay, I could sell this, but then I was like, I don't think Maddie bought it, and I know she wants to read it.
I'll take it.
So I hope it's a nice present.
It is, regardless.
Good. Because I'll also send you this, which is very nice. But I was like, well, it goes with the book, so
Oh, well, thank you. It's very sweet of you.
I'm like, is it? I'm like, I didn't like this, but
Steven gave me No Longer Human, and I was like, no, it's a gift from you, and I have to keep it for my collection regardless.
Yeah, it's so true.
I needed to know.
It's so true. It's so true. Okay, so then I picked up Sneeze. Finally, come on.
How is it? I haven't bought it yet.
I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited. I mean, who knows? I know it's short stories. Ooh, there's a cat in one. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we'll see. It's short story collections, and it's short. So I do wonder.
Okay.
I'm like, it's short and it's short.
Tell me, and then I'll let
you know.
Tell me if I'm going to go and buy it or not.
Yeah, for sure. Then I got Clover at my doorstep earlier.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I'm so excited.
And oversized and hardcover and chunky. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but we're going to see because we are going to read it next month. This month. Why do I keep... It's this month. It's December already.
Yeah,
there's a lot of blank I've noticed.
To pick something to read one weekend. And I was like, well, that Clover Deluxe is really pretty. And we only have one book. And Amazon had it for like $18 or something like that.
Yeah, it was really cheap.
It's big. The only bummer is, so I almost bought it. Yeah, it's a big boy.
And this is oversized for manga. So yeah, that's pretty big.
Like, the only bummer is that I wish that the Clamp Deluxes matched the other Clamp
I was
Deluxes.
just thinking that, looking over at the show bits. Yeah.
I almost bought it but I was like, wait a second. Because I spent like 15 minutes just searching the internet, looking at dimensions of books. And it's bigger than the Chobits one. It's bigger than the Chapter Sakura. And I was like, that's weird. Oh, so Jessica confirmed. Ever was also the first Terry Moore I decided to enjoy.
Thank you, Jessica.
To know.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Well, you guys did like it. I don't think I will.
Yeah, well, that's not a good present, is it?
No, but I want to know. I'll take it.
Like, well, and I thought about keeping it, but I was like, man, I really didn't like it. Really didn't like it. I got to the end and I was like, oof. All right, I have a few other things. I got another Kickstarter in. Let's see. Let me find the first book. Okay. This is Haru by Joe Latham. And I believe he's English. Okay, so these are like little books. And he does all the art, and it's gorgeous art. I love this art. And look at how pretty this is.
So pretty.
It's like an animated film. That's what it reminds me of. So there's 2 of these books. I mean, look at this guy.
He looks like a fun guy.
Yeah. I mean, look at this little pig.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited about it. So I went ahead.
So pretty.
I know. I went crazy. Yeah, these covers are beautiful too. And I got the full pack of like his other stuff that he's printed. So there's like a shorter story. This one is about this. Which one was this? It looks like there's a little bird, and he's doing things. Look, I don't know, but he's doing stuff, and I love him and the art.
What a boy he is.
I know, right? A Seed Named Hope. This one was about cats. So I was like, come on, I need the cats. What are we doing here? They're so cute. Oh, look at these cats. Okay. And the Fox, the Fox, the Wolf, and the Woodsman. This one's a little thicker. It's a thick boy. There's a fox. Come on. I just adore his art. So I've never read anything by him, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this little pack of, and they're little short books. So I'm excited for that. And I got early Christmas presents for my parents. Black Hammer Library Volume 2. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic.
Still, I'm so jealous forever that your family gives you comic books. Like,
yeah, I mean, I got my dad comics. He got me comics. That's what we do. I'm going to open this one real quick. Okay. So I got 2 of these. They got me the first 2 volumes. The ugliest covers to ever exist on a collected edition, I feel like. It's called Walt Disney Treasury of Classic Tales. You guys know, like, the Disney strips. Yeah. Look at this terrible, awful cover.
It's awful.
It's so ugly, but the inside is very nice. Like, here's a Robin Hood one. Okay. These are, like, those wide books. So they're hard to hold. But they're just like some of the classic strips, which I really like. And they talk to you. Like, there's commentary.
That's pretty cool.
The ugliest covers to
I feel like it's paired with like those infomercial like sounds like collections from your childhood.
That's totally what it is.
For only 4 payments of.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. But I'm excited. So that's it. That's what I did.
Oh man. We killed it, really. I think we did a great job.
Yeah. There was a surprise Terry Moore situation. I need to know what you think. Need to. Yeah. I'm glad Jessica backed me up. I appreciate that.
Oh, I trust Jessica. Yeah. I trust you, so sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, because there was also Plutona, which I did not love from Jeff Lemire, so that was my other one.
Sometimes there's one, like Junji Ito, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Naoki Urasawa had one where we just were like, this is fine.
That's true. That's very true. It happens. Yeah. I'll give him 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
He's certainly capable, as is everyone.
Yeah.
So if anybody's wondering what we're reading this month, or what the shows are going to be this month. So next week is... I haven't posted the schedule, so do we want to do...
The 13th Battle Pug. Battle Pug is what I wrote down, but we can do Clover. I mean, whichever.
Either or.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're reading... one weekend we're reading Battle Pug. I have the Compugium. Do you have the Compugium?
I do.
Good.
You want to grab it? It's somewhere behind me. Where is it? Oh, it's a weird shape. I forget. Yeah, here it is. It's one of those wide books, too. There we go. Come on now.
How cute is that?
Well, we were talking about it, and I was like, we've both had this sitting on our shelves, and we've never read it, so maybe we should read it.
I even like showcase it. It's one of those books that's like it's
because it's such a good cover. Yeah,
and it can't fit in the bookshelf anyways. So it's just showcased. But yeah, and I bought it and I had it signed. He had a little like stamp of his pug's paw.
That's cute.
And there, and I was like, I am a
That's
pug.
so cute.
Yeah, so we're reading Compugium, which I'm really excited about. And then we'll be reading Clover, the deluxe edition. So you have time. Pick it up if you want to read it. It's an older manga, but it's been recollected. Clam's just been recollecting all of their stories. It's been great. Because I remember buying all of those in very tiny manga when I was a kid. And we'll be finishing up the month with our picks of the year, as I'm sure most channels will be doing, which will be fun and also difficult because I will have to remember what I've read this year, which means I'll just have to go back through all the videos I've done because I won't know else. I have no idea.
Maybe your 2020 challenge to yourself should be do your Goodreads.
Oh gosh,
You're like, no.
Okay, so I did though. Like, so I use bullet journals, and I always had a problem with like I would start a little page where I'd write it, like it would be writing what I've read, just so I had it there. But then I wouldn't go back to it, and most of the time I couldn't figure out which page it was. It was too much trouble. So I bought these like kitty cat.
Oh, I have some of those. They're so cute. Yeah.
Just so I will always know where the page was. So
that's perfect.
2020 resolution or 2021 resolution.
I'm actually getting a planner, like just a little one dedicated to my reading stuff.
See, that's a good idea because I need that for all of my hobbies really because maybe I should just dedicate one to that because I cannot remember for the life of me what I've read, what I've watched, because it all happens so fast. Video games I can pretty much remember because they're a little bit longer, but not always. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Detective Comics, which is
amazing,
huge news, and yeah, and Jean is taking over Batman Superman. Like, what a dream! Like, I'm so happy for Jean, especially after reading, what's it called?
Dragon Hoops.
Yep, Dragon Hoops.
Yeah.
So excited, and like
you like feel for him more.
Like I hope that this is a positive change because I think this is something I've been wanting to happen. Is seeing, I know people say like, okay, it doesn't matter who writes the books, right? That's usually the counter argument, right? It doesn't matter who's writing the books; it just matters that they're good. Well, there's good people that don't get the chance. And there's people that have been there for a long time that aren't as good, that don't, right? And this is across the board, comic publishers. But man, I'm just really excited to see it. Like,
two great creators that have done amazing independent work too that we love, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, we've said before, like, I love Mariko Tamaki's work. I love it. And Gene's proven himself. Like, he does very, very well. I'm really happy to have both of them and to have like I always wanted a woman writing Batman. I just wanted to see it. And Detective Comics is my favorite Batman run, really. So I'm excited for her, and I'm really excited for her Starfire book that's coming out next year. Have you heard about that? We talked about it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. So she's coming with this book next year. It's she's writing. Yoshi Tano's doing the artwork, I think. I might be wrong. But it's called I'm Not Starfire. I'm Not Starfire. And it's about Starfire's daughter. I think her name was like Mandy or something. And she's this like, she's in high school. She's a teenager. She's plus size. She's goth and gay.
You know what? I saw like an image from this, and then there were terrible comments, and I was like, "What is this? And why are people mad?" Yeah, like, that I know that makes sense now. Yeah, okay, yeah, because that looked awesome, and I saw it. I was like, "Oh, this looks awesome!" Like, why are people so mad?
I guess we don't get it, but like, she has the whole reason she's doing it is because she's like she's got Teen Titans fanatics in her classroom. Her mother's always bubbly and positive, right? How else is your daughter going to turn out?
Yeah, this is cool.
Like you, not going to happen. She's going to be annoyed, so she dyes her hair black, even though it's like the Starfire color, right? She's decided she doesn't want to go to college. Like, she skips out on the SATs because she wants to go to France after high school and like get away from her mom. And that was like the little blurb about it. But oh my gosh,
that looks awesome. That sounds great.
Like, we're getting so much cool stuff next year. Like, we're getting that Nubia graphic novel. It's coming something like, oh man, it makes me hopeful for DC. Like, all of the changes in staff have been really depressing and sad. And my one optimistic glimmer of hope is that it's all being done for a reason, to do some like really positive restructuring of the company. Now, that's me giving Warner Brothers way too much credit.
Probably.
I need some positivity in my life.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna put that.
There's at least good releases on the horizon.
Yeah, because these new writers and stuff and everybody, like, and I'm excited for Future State. A lot of people are.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Anyone can jump into that. That looks fun.
Yeah, totally.
And like, the new Wonder Woman's already getting a show. Yara Flor hasn't even shown up. Already's getting a show. And then Naomi.
I saw that. Yeah,
like,
that's so exciting. That's really exciting. Yeah.
We went through some shit with DC, and I'm really happy about it. Brian said, I like what Tamaki's doing with Wonder Woman now, though I need to catch up. I bought a bunch of trades, but I haven't been in the mood to read Wonder Woman. Of course, I did read all of Gail Simone's this past month, and Bombshell, so I should. But Phrases Naomi news really surprised me. Me too.
Yeah.
Because that book got so much hype, and then I didn't hear anything else about the character. So I was like, well, I'm not sure what they're going to do.
Plus, they never came out with the second trade, I don't think. It was just one, like, standard hardcover.
Which is odd, because, like, the hype around that book was wild and well-deserved. And I need more of it.
I did too.
I really hope this means we can get a Far Sector show where they can include that Green Lantern in something, because she's awesome and she's going to be in Future State. She looks like Janelle Monáe. I love her.
Yeah.
So
that would be awesome casting.
I'm just stoked.
Jessica says season 2 of Naomi is out this year. Well, I know nothing. Thank you, Jessica.
Very excited for the CW's game Wonder Girl and Naomi shows. My question is, will they be connected to the Arrowverse, if at all? Who knows? I mean, they don't even have to now, because a lot of those shows are dying.
They have Swamp Thing now.
Yeah. Stargirl isn't technically connected. I mean, it is with the, Crisis or whatever, but Black Lightning's ending. Supergirl's ending. The Flash is continuing. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Jesse, we're getting the Naomi show. Isn't that wild? What is this? And we're getting cool shows from Marvel. Like, we've already seen stuff from Hawkeye, the pizza in it. Like,
it looks so good.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, 2021. We all keep saying it, but hopefully we'll all have a great time that year.
Yeah. At least I can end this year with some Wonder Woman. Yeah.
And some hope for the future.
We'll see.
We try.
We'll see what happens. I watched Clone Wars today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm going to watch all of it.
Did you just jump in at the beginning?
I'm going through the watch order, kind of. Okay. I just want to keep. I won't skip ahead because I just want to keep watching. Like, there was an episode about R2D2 being missing, and I got really invested, and I was not about to skip ahead.
I feel that.
But since some stuff is happening elsewhere and other things, I want to make sure that I'm caught up, so I understand what's happening. Because otherwise, people are going to be really excited. Be like, did you know this thing? I'm like, no, I didn't. I have no idea what this means. So
Nice.
I'd like to read more Star Wars, I think.
Yeah, you should. You read that Vader run, right?
No, that's one I haven't read yet.
Oh.
And that's what I heard is good. Everybody says that's
Yeah,
the
it's so
one.
good. It's so good.
Because I read Star Wars by Jace Darren, and I read that bit of Dr. Aphra we read.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy that omnibus though, because there's one cover that's really cute. That's the only reason. There's one cover of that omnibus that's very cute.
I agree, and I do want it, even though, like, I think the beginning of Aphra is better than the end of Aphra. Like, you know, but yeah, I do kind of want it.
Or something. I'm like, oh.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Maddie can't. Come on.
That'll be a nice, like, thinner one too, so it won't be overwhelming.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, won't be a big honking omnibus.
The Clone Wars watch order really helps. Yeah, that's what I've been doing in Authority, because it just seemed like a lot. And I heard that the first season wasn't very good. And yeah, like, some people don't speak very highly of the movie. It just depends. So I was like, I'll just jump in. Good to be with you, Fangirlz. A little off topic. I know Kristan was rocking a bunch of Leiji Matsumoto manga when she toured her library. Any advice on read watch order for the Leiji verse?
I don't know who that is. What? What? I don't know. Yeah, you should. Typing makes sense. I'm like, I gotta admit, I don't know.
Oh man, I have no idea what to tell you. Yeah, because this is like Captain Harlock, Space Battleship Yamato.
Oh, those.
Galaxy Express 09.
You know what I call those? The classic collection that Seven Seas did. I'm like, I don't know who that's by. Yeah, I got those deeply discounted. So I'd suggest you to look online, because they are heavily discounted on some websites. And they're beautiful, and I haven't read any of them. So there's like, let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. I'm missing one, I believe, that I'm not sure I'm even interested in. I have read the first Devilman, which I really liked, but I don't think that's not the same person. So no. So that doesn't help you. I'm sorry. I hear they're great. I got them very cheap. So limited.
Because, like, I watched the Captain Harlock animated movie, the 3D one that's on Netflix, and I loved it. And then I just kind of, like, randomly selected things to watch.
Nice.
I'd recommend that one. I know probably people are gonna, like, fight me about it, but I really like it.
Oh, wow. I'll watch anything you tell me to watch.
Cool.
Maybe I should just read those soon, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
But see, my whole deal with manga is it's kind of like your half-price book browsing. I'm like, these are very cheap, and I need them. And I'm talking, like, more than half off. I got this. So I was like, I'm putting those in my cart, you know?
Yeah, I was bummed I didn't find any, like, good manga steals. I was like, no. Because I also went through and I was like, this one has a deluxe, so no. And I was like,
that's funny.
Buy it, you know?
I got my Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer collection at a Half Price Books. I had the first, because they're two in ones. I got the first one for $3 on clearance at a Half Price Books. A few months later, it skyrocketed. Like, it's crazy out of print now. And then I found the rest, like, a little more than half off at half price books. And I was like, nobody wants these. They're mine now. And yet, just the whole collection is, like, crazy now. The last I looked, and I'm like, people are like scrounging around, like, I need to find this. I'm like, I bought that for $3 the other day. What do you mean?
Well, that's what happens at
yeah.
I feel like it's just like,
because they don't check manga typically.
No,
you know, they'll price something and put it up, and that's really it.
Yeah, there's
cool.
one manga collection I need to finish. It's a Suikoden 3-1, and I remember seeing some Half Price books and be like, no, I don't need that. But that was before now, when I'm just like. Now I'm like, oh no, I have a manga shelf.
Yeah.
What have I done?
You have room.
Kristan, thank you for blessing my 2020 with your recommendations of Avant-Gardes and Royal City. Royal City is now my top 10. I have to read. I have read in 2020, and I need to know if there's a chance for more.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you read the last OGN that came out for Avant-Garde. So they were numbering them. I think it was 1, 2, and then there's an OG, and that's technically 3. I don't know why they did it that way, because they did the same thing with Vince, and I don't understand. They did the same thing with Goldie Vance, too. It was numbers, and then the last one is just an OG, and it's called something.
Well, that last OG wasn't good, right?
I haven't read it yet, actually.
I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
Goldie Vance.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. But yeah, Royal City, so good. I'm going to make Maddie read that sometime. So good. You would also love Avant-Gardes, though. But I think there's only just the 3. I don't know if they're coming out with more.
Avant-Gardes. I have the first one.
Oh, you have to. Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Sports. Love sports when it's in the comic book form.
Yeah, the best.
Did you see the Bleeding Cool article that went all in bashing Boom Buffy? I know I'm the biggest fan, but damn, people enjoy things. Oh, I don't read Bleeding Cool.
I was going to say it's Bleeding Cool, so no, I haven't read it. And I won't.
I don't trust them. They just steal shit.
No thanks.
Hard pass. Even though I have to get up for work in 4 hours, living in jolly old England, I'm enjoying the show too much. Fangirlz is always so much fun. I'm happy to be asleep for the rest of the day. Carl!
Oh, Carl. That's lovely.
Really nice.
But yeah, you need some sleep. Yeah.
First Goldie Vance novel is fun. It's a prequel. There's a second one coming. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been wanting to read that. I wondered. That's good to know. I trust Freddie's opinion.
Yeah, that was such a fun pickup. Like, love Goldie Vance. But I love little detective stories. Like, the Dynamite Nancy Drew was great. Yeah. Like,
well, they both had very, like, Veronica Mars vibes, too. Which so it's like detective stuff and it's fun, except the last season. But we will talk about that.
Doesn't exist. Never happened.
Never happened.
After the movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Bleeding Cool's BS there. I said it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Do you even ask Seven Seas to reprint Lucifer since it seems he has a connection with them? And they told him to, Oh. And Seven Seas, they're doing a weird thing now with like their publishing, right? If I remember correctly. I think I saw not selling certain distributors. I'm just speaking of what I thought I may have read in like a thread in like the group, but I'm not sure. But I don't follow a lot of manga publishers that heavily, so I'm not certain.
Yeah, I think I follow them on like Facebook and I'll see their licensing things, but that's about it.
I love Jonesy more from Boom, but it's not really a tiny detective run.
Jonesy's fun.
Jonesy.
I read the first volume. I didn't go beyond that, but it was really fun.
Yeah. It's been on my list. Well, what else is new?
Well, as you heard, I'm behind on Mandalorian. Still thinking about that.
It's okay. You're not missing much about Grubhub. It's fine.
Yeah, Grubhub. I love it.
I've been playing Genshin Impact. It's a free game you play on your phone.
Oh.
I think any platform, like computer, on PlayStation 4, whatever. It's people like that in the chat. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, okay. That's fun. I like
that it's free.
I also made you watch Big Sky.
I did. I'm caught up.
Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah. Isn't it great?
I really like it.
So creepy.
I'm very worried.
Yeah, me too. It's so good, but I'm like, I'm constantly upset watching the show. Like, it's one of those, but it's great.
It's nice to have it ongoing. That's not Mandalorian too to watch, because all the other shows I've just binged, like Queen's Gambit, one day, basically. Where that's also Kentucky. It's like cool. But everything, Christmas movies, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I started my Hallmark subscription. Jessica, I'm sure, understands.
That's awesome.
To watch garbage movies that aren't good. And everyone should go watch Jingle Jangle on Netflix. Please go watch Jingle Jangle. It's a musical. It's like a almost fully black cast. It's wonderful. The guy makes toys. It's amazing.
That sounds delightful.
Throw all the other Christmas movies in the trash. Go watch Jingle Jangle. Mary loves. Of course you do, Mary.
Yes.
You've got good taste.
Yes.
I want Boone to put out a gift set like Goldie Vance. I think Volume 2 was out of print. about Jonesy. Yeah,
Hmm.
those gift sets for those were so nice. Like,
Yeah, it's a good idea. More publishers need to do that. Like, it's a great way to get them all in like a lesser price.
yeah, and it looks cute.
Yeah, it's a cute little
Especially, like,
box.
holidays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more. I think I see it more commonly with like manga, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even now that Giant Days is done, even though it's like 14 volumes, wouldn't that be a great box set? Like, so they're not going to continue the hardcovers. We know that. They're not going to put it all in one, which I wish they would. That would be the best. Give me a big old Giant Days omnibus. But if they're not going to do that, get nice paperback gift set so I can throw it at someone to read all of it. Like, not throw it. I already have them all, but it's a delightful gift idea.
Yeah.
Or break it up to 5s or something. I don't know.
Speaking of box sets, has anyone read TKO Wave 3 yet?
Yeah, we need to know. We need to do that.
Probably just buy it all again.
Yeah.
I feel responsible to be the champion. I feel like we're the champions of TKO personally after Wave 2.
I had Sentient out the other day for Jess's show, and I smelled it. And it still faintly smells of that ink. It's still there after all this time.
Does it smell? Does it feel good on your face?
You know what? I don't even care how the books are, guys. If you've read them, do they smell? I need to know if the smell's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll.
Yeah.
What geeky gifts have you purchased for others this holiday season? I used to get a lot of cons, alas. I'm not going really hard this year. Normally I do. Because I love gift giving. But we bought a house, so.
It's fair.
I got Elliot like gaming stuff because he's never. I have all the gaming equipment, the desk and everything. So we have the new house, and he has a desk. I was like, you should have something put together, which sounds. This is so like not according to gender roles, I'm like, okay, well, I got like a desk mat oversized, like from Skyrim, and I got like a thing to hold his laptop up, and gave him my old monitor to hook that up to, and like a light up board, and like a gaming chair that I got on discount, like.
Love it. What a nice setup.
That's about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my dad comics, as we talked about. I got Reed comics. Reed and I can't wait. We just give each other stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing the same.
Yeah, we're just like, we're not doing that. He gave me a Spice Girls record the other day.
That's amazing.
Of Spice, the album. I'm so excited.
So good.
Too excited. Yeah.
I was just jamming to the Spice Girls yesterday.
Nice. As you do. Yeah, as you should. Yeah.
And the NSYNC Christmas album, which is the superior.
Come on now.
Christmas albums. We all know.
You know which one I love? That's close to my heart. That's Hanson Snowden. You're laughing, but it's so good.
I'm an NSYNC Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays girl.
Hey, also great.
Also great.
And they're not the same. One is a boy band, one is a band of boys.
Okay, Professor Flex says, I'm smelling one right now and there's a thing, yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
It's so feel on your face.
There's a thing, yeah. That's the best way to put it, honestly.
Right? It's weird.
There is a thing.
I had to know. I was just about to type that. All right. It is time. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Boo.
So.
All right. Well, let's say again, if you all want to read with us, Battle Pug, let's do that next time.
Yeah, we're doing Battle Pug next week.
And then Clover will be after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Join us at the end of the month for our top 2020 reads. Get yours ready so we can just chill.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. It'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be hard and difficult to pick.
I will do my best.
But it'll be great. And also shop at InStockTrades.com where you can get the books we talked about today. And probably a lot of them.
Our pick for Tuesday, the book by Kamome Shirahama, of which I cannot pronounce the title. But it will be there, hopefully front page, Tuesday, at an extra percentage off than you would normally get off that publisher. So
I believe 45% is what it will be. Good. That's almost 50. So
yeah.
Very close. Very good deal.
Yeah, have a good night, and thank you guys for being. Look at you.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Have a good night.